I'm not just like winging it, right?
Yeah,
So,
no, hey.
So I'm not going to put you in front of camera. You don't need to be if you don't want to be.
Okay.
So what it is like, every pain has two origins. One is either sound or fluid.
Okay.
Okay, the sound is like, your body is, let's say, on a speed, like you're on a fast track.
Okay.
And it suddenly halts. The vibration is lodged in the muscle.
Okay.
So the muscle is holding that vibration.
I see.
Whereas when your other muscles relax, this muscle is still like,
tense,
keeping.
Yeah.
Because that's where it's holding that.
I see, okay.
And there are two ways to process it. Muscle has its own memory. That's why actually trauma also, like, it's like that.
Yep.
It's a muscle memory. Whereas, like, nerves have its memory, and our body energetically has memory.
Yeah.
So three different memories. All three have to be processed for it to be released.
Okay.
Sometimes I feel it's easier emotionally to hold it in the muscle, the memory, because I find it's so painful for us to process. Sometimes I've done it too. Like, let me cry later.
Yeah, oh yeah, totally. Definitely experienced that. Yes.
So you go to the shower.
It never goes away. It always goes somewhere. So.
And then you in the shower sometimes, like when you can leave, so you kind of can relate to what I'm saying, right? So what happens is that muscle memory is like a child of yours waiting to say. That's why, like, the babies come running to mom and say, Mom, I have a boo-boo, I have a boo-boo. So the mom just rubs and say, foo, and it goes away, right? Because it's validation. Somebody else believes your pain is real. That's all. So it's labeling, okay? You're saying, okay, I'm going to label it. But as a rational human being, you said, how did the pain start? I'm going to let you, for the camera, say it. So what happened today morning?
I heard jackhammering outside, and I jumped up in a shock and I was a little aggravated because I woke up and it was like 7 a.m. and I went to bed really late. So, and then I also slept on the couch. So that kind of had a lot to do with it.
No, but like, what was the attitude? Was initially fear.
Yes, and then aggravation.
Followed by how dare they?
Yeah.
So you went through like an emotional breathing or something. Let's say, just like a child, right? So you have a fear, and then you became the father figure. You became angry. Now it's time to release, right?
Yes.
So what the muscle is saying is, I'm waiting for you to acknowledge. Is it okay to let go? And you haven't allowed it.
Okay.
So your brain is processed already, but you don't have the tools to say, okay, I'm ready to let it go.
Gotcha.
So by understanding what exactly is it and labeling it, and when I'm doing this treatment, you can say to that area, like, like saying, I am willing to let go of this anger, because you have a choice of imploding or exploding.
Yes.
You chose not to explode. You didn't like open the door and say, you idiots, you woke me up.
Yes, exactly.
But exactly what you wanted to say.
Yeah.
So that word is buried.
Yeah, right? Yeah, exactly.
So one of the choice we give in meditation is, you can yell when I'm doing the treatment. You idiot!
I see.
You woke me up. To have fun. Or you could just mentally say, I'm willing to let it go. I mean, they had no idea what they were doing. And I'm annoyed, but it's not worth holding the pain.
Exactly.
So when you release it, emotionally you're releasing it, because the pain in muscle is easier for the heart to bear than the pain in the heart.
Yes.
Right? So that's why kids cut and stuff. So once you understand it's not that bad a deal, it's easier to let go. That's why neck pain goes away faster.
Okay.
And also, neck is the area we control our life.
That's true.
So when you hold it, you were trying to control your situation.
Yeah.
So now accept it. You have a choice of doing something about it. So that's why people go work out, stretch, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
But you can say, okay, you know what? I'm forgiving and letting go.
I see. Okay.
So there are two processes. Okay. So I'm going to turn. So I'm going to do the treatment. And where is it?
Right. Let's say right here.
There.
Yes.
That's an interesting acupuncture. Because that's where the subconscious memory starts. Now, already I see it already. Now, when I do this, take a deep breath and say, I'm sending love inside there. You're going to breathe without resentment, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Let go. Now, see how it feels. How does it feel?
Wow, it's already
Gone, right?
yeah. Oh,
That's
it's still right here.
Yeah, but
But
now
for the most part,
see, they will have family. Okay,
uh-huh.
the first one releases, then the neighbors wake up. They say,
I
"Hey,
see.
I also help.
Yeah,
I also
but I
help."
already have a much better range.
Okay, so I'm gonna do a little bit more.
All right.
Where is it now? There.
Right here. Right.
Okay, there.
Yeah.
See, you could already see it moved.
Yeah, I can feel it.
This is what I went to Florida for. Remember, I went for a conference.
Okay.
This is auditing different tools. They had a lot of vendors, and I picked this. This is my favorite. Okay. How are you doing? Good?
Oh, much better.
So
Wow.
what was the number when you came in?
What do you mean? What was the number? Oh,
Pain scale was 0 to 10.
I'd say 5, 6.
And what is now?
It's down to like a 2. So definitely a big difference. I can move it. Like I couldn't look.
The soreness would be there because you're still, remember how when you're in sports you injure,
Yes.
you have to rest and relax.
Mhm.
So if you go home, buy the muscle rep cream
Yeah.
or the salon spa patches,
Yes.
which
Yes.
is camphor and we can some aspirin.
Mhm.
Aspirin and a little bit camphor, that's all it is.
Yeah.
And then you can do eucalyptus oil. Just put it in there. The patches are like $2.
Yeah. My mom uses them a lot.
Yeah. So just leave it there.
Okay.
For 16 hours and then
Yep.
tonight.
It used to happen to me all the time as a kid, and I'd wake up and I could only move my neck like one way or something like that. But it hasn't happened in a couple of years, so.
Now the soreness because it's still going to heal from inside. Okay, because
very
is
cool.
Backup of lactic acid because it's like when it is sore, right? It's so tight.
Yes.
So the lymph is like having like a little acid like feedback.
Mm-hmm.
So just like if you massage it a little bit, it will go.
Awesome.
Very easy.
So does that like shoot like sound waves, like vibrations?
See, everything in our body is vibration.
Mm-hmm.
Even the word we speak. Have you seen?
I think like everything in the world is kind of vibrations.
See,
that's how I
have you seen that water crystal experiment?
Yes, where they speak to it.
Yeah, so that's what. So what it is you've sent
and they
in.
freeze it afterwards, right?
Yeah. So you have sent in a word there, and the word is held there.
Yes.
So what I released was the word.
Very interesting.
And now I'm sending in, like how I said, through breathing, not thinking, and sending in a peace.
Okay.
You're coming into terms with, okay, I'm willing to let go because we blew, hey, boo-boo.
Yes, and I think just like your brain, when you believe something, I think your brain has a way to make it real.
It's not about brain. It's everything in life. It's about breathing space we hold.
Okay.
And in India, they call it breathing locks.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why in martial arts, they say, home, home.
Yeah.
Right? Like, why do you do that? Home.
Yeah.
Like, you hit.
Yes.
And then it goes in and the sound gets buried.
Very true.
So that's what happened. Like, what it is, your anger is home.
Yeah. And it's like releasing it and transferring it.
Remember, it is something you couldn't control. So it's neck.
Yep.
And your body autonomic nervous system start at thoracic level 1. So it's something you couldn't control, but you were trying to control.
Yes.
So it's very interesting. It happened. And in energy, that's where large intestine gets stuck. So if in case you keep doing that, you'll get constipated. frequently?
Okay, I have that issue a lot, but I always think it's just because of being on this medication. And so
Yeah.
like I'll get like physically sick from it and like like can't eat or anything from it. Like it happens kind of frequently. So
So you need to, so the large intestine energy is roughly 1 inch from the side of belly button.
mhm,
So if you can consciously massage it with turmeric oils, in India they use turmeric oils
mhm,
or neem oil
okay,
or a combination. Neem oil is very easy to get. Go to any hydroponic store.
okay,
They use it to spray so that the bugs wouldn't eat the plants.
okay,
It's very cheap. If you go to a hydroponic store, because
interesting.
cannabis is like very popular, so cannabis crowd use it.
Yes, yes.
So
My mom
like,
goes to the hydroponic store all the
yeah,
time.
so it's a natural herbicide they call it,
Mhm.
or orange oil. Remember, like pine salt,
Yep.
like pine oil.
Yep.
The pine pitch you can use, but I mean there are a million things
Yeah.
you can do. But you would mix it with some sort of a massage oil, jojoba oil or coconut oil, so, and then
Gotcha.
massage like side of the belly. And the other reason you get constipated is if you use your finger, index finger.
Mhm.
That's the start of large intestine energy. So when you use mouse a lot in computers,
Okay.
that energy gets stuck there. So when you
Oh,
come
very interesting.
it's like a perfect storm of
Mhm.
using a lot of computers
Mhm.
and not holding on to issue that you cannot release,
Mhm.
and then trying to control things that's beyond
Yes.
your norm. It is getting stuck.
Yeah.
So
I
if you
definitely
release
have
the
that
triad, then you can.
Gotcha. Yeah, I usually just work out my whole stomach, like just moving it all around
Yes.
to like kind of break it all up inside. You know what I mean? Just it
The
feels
other,
just like a block, like a cinder block in my chest. So I try and massage the whole
yes.
stomach and
The
release it.
natural herb, in case you're interested, that will take it out. It's called Hari Taki.
How do you talk?
Hari. This one, Hari Taki. They call it like like they have different names, but in Indian store they sell it like, how much is it? $3.
No.
I forgot. It's like a powder. You every night if you take 1 teaspoon, it will go away.
Oh, interesting.
And,
Okay.
and it has like a tartness to it. So when you take it, it kind of doesn't feel pleasant.
Mhm.
But then afterwards, when you drink water, it is sweet.
Okay.
And the powder breaks down the poopy stuff.
Okay.
It helps you.
Gotcha.